Hi there, this is Rick Hansen from British Columbia, bringing you greetings, of course, to all my friends in New Brunswick as you celebrate the 30th anniversary of the annual Disability Awareness Week in your province. You know, it's hard to believe that it's been 30 years since I returned to Vancouver from my Man in Motion tour around the world trying to remove barriers for people with disabilities. And one of the results of my journey was to encourage that awareness and to encourage the Government of Canada to agree to create a National Access Awareness Week to annually celebrate the progress made in communities across the country, progress towards the inclusion of people with different disabilities, as well as to remind the public about the barriers that still remain. You know, for 10 years, over a decade, the federal government funding was providing local projects and initiatives all across Canada to help draw attention to persons with disabilities, to focus on progress, to identify the issues and barriers, and to encourage people to break them down around the areas of access to transportation, housing, education, recreation, employment, and of course, communities and people all across the country were engaged. And New Brunswick was an active partner in National Access Awareness Week, and when the federal government's program ended, you decided to continue this great initiative under the new name of the New Brunswick Disability Awareness Week. That week was continuing to remind people that we're talking about cross-disability issues and that there are barriers out there, and we're wanting to remove those barriers, not just the physical barriers to accessibility, but attitudinal, education, employment, so many others that, you know, that powerful change continued for many years to come. And of course, I'm so proud of the work that's been done in New Brunswick over all these years to promote inclusion of people with different disabilities in all aspects of community living, and to create more opportunities for people with disabilities so that they can actually lead independent and dignified lives. This year especially is an exciting one because your latest Disability Awareness Week slogan is the message that we all need in. And you know, this slogan certainly is compatible with the efforts underway at the Government of Canada to enact new national accessibility legislation. And it's going to come forward soon to benefit all Canadians with disabilities, their families, friends, and Canada as a whole. You know, I've visited New Brunswick a number of times over the years, and I've always been impressed by the imagination, creativity, and the absolutely effectiveness of so many advocates for people with disabilities who are involved in moving the agenda forward for greater inclusion of citizens with all abilities. The effective partnerships that are maintained between government, private sector, service providers, and consumers have had powerful impacts. And some of you out there might not know that during my Man in Motion World Tour, when I was traveling through New Brunswick, I actually proposed to my wife there in Shediac. And so I've got special memories personally, and of course special memories in partnership and collaboration over all these years. So 2017 also marks my 30th wedding anniversary, so we can celebrate together. So congratulations to all of you on this great 30th anniversary for New Brunswick Disability Awareness Week. Over the years, we've achieved a whole lot of incredible progress, but there's still so much work that needs to be done. Work that is working to power forward the removal of barriers to reach the day when persons with any type of disability will also automatically have the same opportunities to enjoy all of the activities and resources that every community in Canada offers to all of its citizens. And of course, to contribute to build the Canada we want. So keep it up, New Brunswick. I'll be watching. Cheers to all of you. Thank you.